Yo, how's everyone doing? Welcome back for some Forza Motorsport 6, and if you saw my video from yesterday, I was playing Forza Motorsport 5, and today, like I said, I decided to play Motorsport 6, and this game feels a lot closer to Forza Horizon 3, and I guess that makes sense because the games are only 1 year apart, but I just want to mention one more time because there's 1 day left. You can get Forza Motorsport 5 and 6 in a bundle for 50% off, so it's a very good deal, and I finally decided to snag these two games because of it, because I've wanted to go back and play these games. I never played them before, and Forza Motorsport 6 is very fun. This game feels a lot better, in my opinion at least, than Motorsport 5, and that's kind of like an initial first impression. And like I said, it feels more like Horizon 3, so that's probably why I like it more, because I'm just so used to Horizon 3 at this point. But I chose the Subaru 22B as my starting car, and I first found this car in Horizon 3, and I absolutely love it. So the second I saw it as a starter car in this game, I was like, hell yes, give me that. This car just sounds so nice, and I think it sounds a little bit better in Forza Horizon 3, but the main things I want to talk about today are just my first initial opinions of Forza Motorsport 6, and I also kind of want to compare it to Motorsport 5 and Horizon 3. So the first thing though, the weather, and this race right here was the first race that was like, wow, this game is really impressive. Like just how you hydroplane when you hit the puddles of water, and the responsiveness of the cars feels a lot better too. Like Motorsport 5, the cars just feel a little bit off, I guess I would say. They just don't feel like they respond to what you're saying to do, and it kind of bothered me a little bit at first, but as I played it more, I certainly got more used to it. But the weather dynamics in this game are incredible. I think it's a lot more realistic than Horizon 3, which I think they intend, because Horizon 3 I feel like is more of like an arcade style racer, but it has a lot of realism to it, where this game is more based on realism, and obviously it's not super 100% realistic, but it is a lot more realistic. Just the way you bump into cars and the way you drive, it just all feels more difficult, I guess I would say. It's a little bit more challenging, and I think that's a good thing. It makes the game feel different. And one other thing though, am I missing it? Is the auction house not in Motorsport anymore? Because I noticed that I didn't see it in Motorsport 5 or 6, and I remember that it used to be there in Motorsport 3 and 4 when I used to play back on 360, so did they take that out? Or am I just missing it somewhere? But another thing, the Forza Motorsport 6 graphics are very good, and I think they compare with Forza Horizon 3. Now I'd say Horizon 3 is a little bit better, which it should be because it's a year newer, but Motorsport 6 has really good graphics, and when I just look at this Subaru 22B, I can pretty much just picture it as the same thing in Horizon 3. But one thing that I think Horizon 3 did better than Motorsport 5 and 6 is kind of the heads-up display. The minimap in this is a little bit tougher to see and just kind of follow, and the speedometer doesn't look quite as nice, but that might just be because I'm so used to Forza Horizon 3 once again, because I've been playing that for months now, and this game I've only been playing for like a day, so that probably is just me needing to get used to it. But another thing I like about this game is that they have different events. Motorsport 5 and 6, it's not just racing, you also have different events where you have to overtake a certain amount of like traffic cars, and then they also have a thing where you just gotta run over a ton of bowling pins and try and hit the score that's required to get the gold. And I think that's really cool that they have some unique events and not just racing, because if you watched my video from yesterday, I talked about how I got bored of Motorsport because I just literally only played that and didn't play Horizon because that wasn't out yet during like Motorsport 3 and 4, so it's nice to see some new events. I can't remember if they used to have those in those older Motorsport games, but it's certainly nice to see that now. And another feature I really like that they added is the mods, and basically it's like the perks from Forza Horizon 3, and it'll let you get like increased credits or more grip on your car, all kinds of cool things, and I think that's a really cool new feature. And they also added in like a wheel spin thing. I don't think it's called wheel spins, but it's some type of spin thing, and it works a little bit differently. But the second time I got one of them, I got 1,000,000 credits, so that was actually really cool. But overall, I've really been enjoying Motorsport 5 and 6, so I'd love to know which game you like better, Motorsport 5 or Motorsport 6. For me so far, I definitely have to say Motorsport 6, but I am very happy that I got back into Motorsport a little bit, because I used to love Motorsport 3 and 4 on the Xbox 360, and I actually did go back and play the first and the second one while I had my 360, but those games just did not compare to Motorsport 3 and 4, so I didn't spend much time with them, and I didn't keep them, I don't think. But Motorsport was what got me into the Forza series, and I loved Horizon though, so it kind of took me out of Motorsport, but now that I'm back into it, I'm actually really liking it, and I'm going to be playing Horizon and Motorsport now, and if they do release a Motorsport 7 this year, I think I've made the decision that I will be getting it, which before I played these two games, I wasn't sure, because Horizon I love so much, and I just wasn't sure if I would like Motorsport, but I definitely do, and I think I will love Motorsport 7, but let me know what your favorite Forza game is. As always, thank you very much for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to y'all again very soon. Peace out.